What's up, Delco? Matty Fullmer here with RentAnythingStore.com, and it is another beautiful day here in the middle of the summer. I'm here in Media, PA, right by the Springton Reservoir, dropping my kids off at camp, and decided to go for a little walk. And I was like, what am I going to talk about today? And it kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. I've been getting a lot of questions lately. Yeah, just basically about my life and what I'm doing with my life. What is this, Rent Anything Store? Is it legit? Is it real? I can tell you that it is in fact legit. It is in fact real. And I think I'm getting these questions because the people that are asking these questions, they care about me and they know me from a certain vantage point, right? They know me from a certain perspective. I worked in education. I have worked in education majority of my adult life. I'm wearing a shirt from St. Joe's University, where I worked for about 15 years and loved every second of that. I loved my life working in higher education, working for others, for and with others. I always said I worked for my students, right? And worked 16-hour days, enjoyed it until I got to a point where I'm like, I can't do this much longer. And I always had this entrepreneurial spirit. I always had this itch, this bug, if you will, and I needed to scratch it. I had no idea how. I got my MBA, still didn't know what to do. And through networking, through happenstance, through a lot of hard work and determination, and a little bit of luck, as Guy Raz might say on How I Built This, my favorite podcast, I stumbled upon some folks who were also starting to figure out this world of the rental revolution, as I say, and really just kind of made friends with them and figured out how to do this. I say all this not to boast or to gloat, because we are very much in the beginning stages of all this, but to tell you that this is the dream, right? This is my dream, at least, to reach out to others, to bring communities together. I think post-COVID, that really hit me like a ton of bricks, where people weren't able to hang out and be in community with each other. And so at the core of Rent Anything Store, it's all about community. It's all about saving the environment, right? So the sustainability piece, and to live out your dream. I'm not saying quit your full-time job and go whole hog like I did. If you have a dream though, why not, right? But this platform, this business, Rent Anything Store, will give you the opportunity to kind of start your own side hustle while you're working for someone else. And I'm not saying that I'll never work for someone else again. Again, I very much miss working with others and being in that community, being in perhaps an office or a school or what have you. But I saw this as an opportunity to build on what I learned, build on all those experiences, to really promote that sharing or rental economy. And again, I'm not talking about houses or cars, at least at this moment, but everyday things that you just have lying around in your shed or your garage, basement, what have you. This is not, also I was going to say, this is not just the American dream, right? We have partners, regional partners in Canada, right? In Latin America, soon to be in Europe, Asia, Africa. This is a global phenomenon right now, and the market is ripe. The market is right. People are starting to understand a little bit more, why it's important to I guess to make money on things that you have already, instead of having everybody go out and buy the same exact thing. Like, this just doesn't make sense, right? And so when you stop to think about it, like, does everybody need a kayak? Does everybody need a ladder? Does everybody need, so there are certain things, yes, of course you do, there are necessities in life, but the wants versus the needs, you have to kind of evaluate that. But anyway, thank you for listening to me rambling. This is probably my longest video, but it was important for me to kind of sit back and reflect on the time that I've spent starting this, along with some amazing partners and great minds who have motivated me, who have inspired me, and who have kind of pushed me to limits that I had no idea that I had. And I'm very thankful for all of my family and all of those partners and people who have helped me to figure this out. It's a work in progress, but I'm here to stay, baby. All right, Love you guys. Have a wonderful day, Delco and beyond. And I look forward to speaking with you in a few days. Peace.